Yo, what is up, guys? I'm gonna just do a quick run through of Impact Wrestling tonight. Tonight we had Chris Bey versus Willie Mack for the X Division Championship. This was a decent match for what it was between Chris Bey and Willie Mack for the X Division Championship. This match did not wow me whatsoever. These two men are okay in the ring. They're not that great. Willie Mack's just whatever. Chris Bey is whatever as well. I mean, these two guys are okay, I guess, in a way. I mean, they had a pretty decent match tonight in the first match on Impact Wrestling for the X Division Championship. This match was just decent for what it was. It was just your basic one-on-one match. Nothing really to wow, nothing really to write home about. It was alright for exactly what it was for a one-on-one match for the X Division Championship between Chris Bey and Willie Mack in the first match on Impact Wrestling. This match was alright. Did I enjoy it? No. Did it wow me? No. It was just your basic one-on-one men's match for the X Division Championship. This match was alright. It was decent. I didn't really care for it. Chris Bey retains his X Division Championship over Willie Mack. Willie Mack continues to get buried in Impact Wrestling for some odd reason. I don't understand that. When Willie Mack was awesome in Lucha Underground, and now Impact Wrestling is burying him for some odd reason. I don't understand why. Willie Mack is completely buried on Impact Wrestling. In my eyes, he is completely and utterly buried at this point. So Chris Bey ends up defeating Willie Mack and retaining his X Division Championship tonight over Willie Mack in the first match on Impact Wrestling. And then we had a women's tag team knockout tag team match with Nevaeh and Havoc versus Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan. This match was just your basic run of the mill women's tag team match for exactly what it was. I'm over tag team wrestling. Like I said, at this point, I am completely over tag team wrestling. Nevaeh and Havoc end up destroying Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan tonight in a knockout women's tag team match on Impact Wrestling. I don't care. I'm completely over tag team wrestling at this point. Nevaeh and Havoc pick up the win over Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan tonight in a knockout women's tag team match on Impact Wrestling. And then we had Rhino versus Hernandez. Rhino destroys Hernandez within 3 seconds. If you would have blinked, you would have missed this match. That's how fast it went. 1, 2, 3. Rhino hits Hernandez with a spear. 1, 2, 3. Rhino wins. So there you go. Rhino destroys Hernandez. So there you go. And then we had Moose versus Fallah Bahh. Do not care. Moose ends up destroying Fallah Bahh, which I don't care. And then we had the main event, which was the Motor City Machine Guns versus the North for the Impact Tag Team Championships. This match was just whatever. I don't really care. The Motor City Machine Guns end up picking up the win over the North, and the Motor City Machine Guns are your new Impact Tag Team Champions. They beat the North tonight in the main event of Impact Wrestling for the Impact Tag Team Championships. So the Motor City Machine Guns pick up the win over the North in the main event of Impact Wrestling tonight for the Impact Tag Team Championships. So there you go. Other than that, the best two segments tonight was the Eddie Edwards and Deonna Purrazzo segment. Deonna Purrazzo looks like a legit champion with the Knockout Women's Championship. Deonna Purrazzo looks legit. I think she's going to be the best female over there in Impact Wrestling. I think Deonna Purrazzo is going to be the best female over there. I think she's going to carry the women's division on her back over there. I truly do. I think Deonna Purrazzo is going to be a force to be reckoned with in Impact Wrestling. I think Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, is going to be a legit women's champion and carry the Knockout Championship with pride over there on Impact Wrestling. And Eddie Edwards had an amazing segment tonight on Impact Wrestling as well. The Eddie Edwards segment was really awesome as well. I like the segment with Eddie Edwards. That segment with him was really awesome as well. If there are two things I would refer to you guys, go back and watch tonight on Impact Wrestling. Go back and watch the segment with Deonna Purrazzo and Eddie Edwards. Go back and watch them two segments tonight on Impact Wrestling. Those were the best two segments tonight on Impact Wrestling. Everything else on Impact Wrestling was just segment heavy. This show was segment heavy. There were eight segments in total to 5 matches. So there you go. There were only 5 matches to 8 segments. So there you go. This show was segment heavy. Only 5 matches tonight on Impact Wrestling that really didn't make much sense to me. They didn't really use any of their talent tonight. They didn't really use much of any talent at all tonight, to be honest. Impact Wrestling didn't use much of any talent at all tonight on their show. They didn't use much talent at all. So there you go. I don't know what they're doing with Rosemary. I don't know what they're doing with Taya. I don't know what they're doing with Kylie Ray. I mean, I don't know what they're doing with Deonna Purrazzo. They didn't use any of them tonight. They used a little to no talent tonight on their show. They used little to no talent at all tonight on their show. Tonight, Impact Wrestling was more segment heavy than any matches tonight on Impact Wrestling. There were only 5 matches to 8 segments. So guys, if you guys like this Impact Wrestling review, hit that thumbs up. It helps YouTube push out my channel. You guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell for all notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload or a live stream here on the channel. And thank you guys for your continuing overwhelming love and support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys for your continuing overwhelming love and support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. So guys, Impact Wrestling was just segment heavy to me. This show had too many segments. This show was segment heavy, and I mean too many segments, man. This show had way too many segments and only 5 matches. So there you go. Impact Wrestling didn't use any. Impact Wrestling barely used any to little talent tonight at all. They didn't use any really good talent at all tonight on the show. So there you go. Other than that, this show was completely segment heavy. There were only 5 matches tonight, which I told you guys about. So thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling review. Hope you guys have a blessed night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and look out for each other. And thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling review. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great night. I am out.